Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Margaret Yumi, and today I'm going to walk you through the steps that you can use to overcome your worry. Without further ado, let's get started. So the crazy part about life is that there are a lot of things that make us worry, and sometimes we ought not to even worry about some things because maybe they don't matter as much, or maybe we are not even in control of something that we find ourselves worrying about. And so these steps are going to help you understand and know whether some things are worth being worried about, like losing your peace and your sleep, or if not, then they definitely have to go. And if they are, how can you actually overcome that worry? And I'm going to give you the steps that can help you to just overcome that worry and take action. And so for my first point is that you write down everything that you're worried about. What is causing you to lose sleep, like losing your peace? What is like making your heart ache? Write them down. Be sure exactly of what you are worried about so that you know which direction you're going to be walking through. And number two is that you write down the worst case scenario. Because if you're worried about something, it's definitely because you feel like something worse can happen. And if there is, then what is the worst case scenario that is making you worry a lot about that thing that you've written down? Number three, ask yourself if that thing that you're worried about is under your control. So when you have figured out what you're worried about, yes, the worst case scenario is maybe you might die, or I don't know what the worst case scenario can be for you. Number three is there anything you can do about it? If there is something you can do about it, then number four is going to be beneficial for you. But if something that you're worried about is not something that you can control, it's not something that you can change, then you just have to accept it as something that's happening to you and just gain your peace back. So number four, we've said is something that you can handle. Then figure out what are the possible solutions. How can you begin to change that to avoid the worst case scenario that you elaborated in point number two? Okay, so there has to be a lot of solutions. If you sit down and discipline your mind to think, there's a lot of ways that one problem can be tackled, and one of them is share it with somebody. Sometimes we just find ourselves worrying too much, and then some things are not even as serious as we take them. But when you talk to somebody about it, they're going to help you walk through it. Maybe they even have a solution. They know somebody that can help you. Then you've started tackling it. But before that, you need to find a lot of solutions to that problem, that thing that is causing you to worry a lot. And then step number four, if not five, is going to be that from those solutions that you've written down, you have to find which one is going to be the best, something that you can start doing now. Okay, so what is the best solution from those solutions that you've written down? Point number six is that you take action. Sitting down to worry is not going to change anything. It's not going to bring your peace back. But when you start changing something, you start doing something bit by bit from what you figured you have to do, it begins to bring back your peace and your joy, and it's going to eventually solve that problem. Okay, and that causes less time to worry and more time to work, because when you dedicate your time to work, it's less time for you to just sit down and worry and ache your heart and ache your peace because of something that's been taking away your peace. Okay, not everything needs to worry you and stress you out. If there's something that's going to do that, let it be, I don't know, as necessary as it can be. But if it's something you cannot change, forget about it, accept it, and have peace. If it's something you can change, then you have to take action. Find out what you can do and start doing it now. Don't wait for tomorrow. Don't wait for the next week. Don't wait for the next hour. Start doing it now. That way you find that you're not even as worried as you would have been if you didn't know what I've walked you through in this video. Guys, I hope I made sense, and if I did, please remember to give me a thumbs up. And if you are not yet a subscriber, you might consider subscribing for more content like this one, and share this video to somebody that you feel is being worried a lot about some things. And if they walk through these steps with you, you're going to find a solution. To every problem there has to be a solution. That's just the way life is. And if you sit down to find it, to look for it, you're definitely going to find it. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.